With the recent update, Sledgehammer has nerfed exfil farming for weapon XP. However, another weapon XP farm has been found and you can still get a max level gun in under an hour. There is many contracts in Modern Warfare Zombies, but we're looking for the ones that don't have a timer and you can control how long it takes to finish. That leads us to these ones. But with this raid storage has inconsistent spawns, which isn't really ideal. So we're left with these two as the most efficient ways to farm XP, and I'll show you how. As you can see, my Striker 9 is level 1. I'll be able to get it to max level in just an hour. The satellite dish contract, or better known as the Outlast mission, is probably one of the best ways to farm XP. And this is why. As once you activate the machine, there'll be a progress bar and no timer. The progress bar goes up once you're in the vicinity of the machine, but it starts to go down once you leave the building or outside the area of effect. So therefore you can control how long it takes to complete the mission. And that's how you farm the zombies. Because zombies continually spawn for this contract in bunches of 10 to 15, and they never stop spawning until you complete the contract. So all you have to do is go inside and outside the vicinity and never complete the contract. However, you do want to be careful with the progress bar, as once it reaches 0, it will stop and you will fail the contract. Same with when reaching 100%, it will complete the contract. So you want to make sure you're always keeping your mind on what the percentage bar is, as you might accidentally dissociate and it might hit 0%, 100%, and then you have to restart another contract. So just be mindful of that. Call of Duty has added a soft cap level now in Modern Warfare Zombies, so you can't actually max an entire weapon in one game anymore. This means that there's a certain level that you get to before it becomes really, really hard, like exponentially hard to level up past that point. If you have double XP token on, it's around 12 to 13, but if you don't have a double XP token on, it's around level 6. As this level cap is around 12 to 13 with double XP token on, and without it, it's around level 6 to 7. So you want to be very mindful of this when you go in, because once you reach this level cap, it's going to take 15 to 20 minutes to get the next level. And to get to the original number of 12 to 13, it only takes about 25 minutes. So you might as well just do that, exfil, come back in, and it still takes about an hour. You're wasting your time after you reach this level cap. Trust me, I've tried. It's just not worth it. The egg contract, or the spore control contract, is very good as well. The reason why it's good is because once you start it, zombies continually spawn. And there is no timer on the mission, you can just continually farm zombies and never complete it, which is similar to the Outlast contract as well. That is why they're the best two contracts to pick. To get the infinite spawns going, all you have to do is start the contract by picking up those weird machines and putting on one of the eggs. Once you do that, the zombies will never stop spawning, and that's when you just farm them. You do want to play around with your positioning and which egg you cleanse, I guess you could say, as once you get into a nice little spot, they spawn all right in front of you and you can just farm them straight away. Some other ones spawn in irregular positions and can kind of cost you time, as you want to be the most efficient way possible. You want to find that kind of spot. Usually it takes you a couple of minutes to find that exact spot that has all the good spawns, but usually you will be able to find it. It just takes a little bit of trial and error. Once you do find that spot, you just sit there and just farm away. I often do 2 contracts in one run, which takes me under 30 minutes. The reason for this is because I start one contract and I try to get around 3,000 essence from farming zombies, and then I complete the contract, and then I go pack a punch, and then I have to restart another contract, which is usually an egg or an Outlast contract. The reason for this is because it speeds up the process so much when you have a pack-a-punch weapon, as you can kill the zombies faster and then they spawn faster and so on. So it will take under 30 minutes each time. You can be even more efficient than I am, but for me it took under 30 minutes each time, including the exfil time. So therefore I can get 12 to 13 levels with double XP activated in 2 games. I don't think Triarch will nerf this, but then again, they might put a timer on these contracts to nerf them, but at the same time, this is not really impacting server stability, which the exfils did. And on top of the kill streaks have been nerfed as well, the sentry gun spammers. I don't know why the fuck people did that. You're stupid as fuck for doing that. Lazy as fuck, just kill the zombies anyway. But hopefully in the future they revert the exfil, because exfilling now is so boring. Before it was like, oh my god, this is a challenge, oh this is crazy, all this stuff is spawning, I gotta survive to get the exfil chopper. It was a crazy addition, and I'm very sad that they nerfed it because of weapon XP farmers, but it was a good way to do it. And it was the most efficient way in the current Call of Duty to weapon XP farm, because some people just don't have enough time to spend grinding weapons all day. You know, people have jobs, people have families, you know, people have other responsibilities, and they just want to get an easy way to level up their guns so they can go on to the camo challenges and multiplayer, which is completely understandable. So maybe in the future, once everyone's already got their levels maxed, they can come back and revert the exfil changes, because the kill streaks were the ones that were causing such instability. Anyway, I just want to get that little rant out there. If they do end up nerfing and putting a timer on these contracts, well, fuck me dead, but I don't see the problem in it. If only 10 to 15 zombies spawn at a time, there's not going to be major stability issues in the server. And I don't see anyone crashing from this, so I think it should be fine. However, we don't know what the devs are thinking. Thanks for tuning in, boys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope your weapon XP farm goes well. Mwah.